Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Wherever you find yourself in this weird, wild, wacky world we're in. This is another scene for Darkness in Dublin, the werewolf venue. This evening's scene brings us back to the Sept of Forgotten Stories, where we have a pounce. Maeve is probably in her favorite spot, the garden.
Colleen is sprawled out across her porch again, groaning.
And Pounce is just sort of passing by.
Upon
She
noticing,
seems to have. Oh, sorry, go on.
upon noticing Pounce, Maeve kind of calls out for her because she has some things for her.
Okay. By the way, Pounce seems like she's lost some weight. Not like, oh my god, she's so skinny, but she just seems to have lost some weight. And she's not been seen in Homet. But yeah, she'll stop, look into Maeve's direction,
Can you
and
find
will
his
slowly
bippy?
come trotting in.
Hey, Pounce! She's gonna go over to her bag and pull out a bag of bacon.
Hans looks at it. For a moment, her tongue kind of, lolls out of her mouth. You can see that she starts drooling. But then she's just going to turn her head away.
Colleen, from where she's laying on her stomach, sprawled out, muffled voice, "Hello, Pounce."
Ignore her, Pounce. She went out drinking with Leon again and thought she could, actually outdrink Leon.
I was closer
Stop!
this time.
I told you to be quiet. I am recording.
I really don't need to drink when they hand me the drink and say, "Now drink." But I need to get better at this. I'm forsaking my Fianna family for not doing this.
You could just have my brother teach resist toxin.
I feel that would go just as badly.
I doubt that.
I always thought he was the one passing out the white lightning when Sky was around.
That's why he knows how to use that particular gift.
She's gonna turn over sideways so she can look at Pounce. What? Why are you so much skinnier?
I'm not taking two-leg treats anymore.
She looks very confused and sits up. Well, why?
Because I am not two legs.
You weren't born two legs, no, but it's a part of us just like the four legs is a part of us.
No.
Should we go get you a rabbit?
No, I can hunt my own rabbits. But they are fast.
And that's why you get friends and pack to help.
You are also two legs.
I can go 4 legs if that'll help you eat more.
You will still be 2-leg brain.
She just shakes her head. Okay, Pounce.
Pounce, do I have to go get your mom?
Lupus will look at Maeve. Sort of makes that huffing sound that, well, any kind of lupus would be able to make.
Don't you huff at me.
You'll get the look that's literally this picture. Like that deadpan look.
Hands moving to hips. Pounce, what's wrong?
She'll just look at Maeve and, she's in lupus, so she wouldn't really hear what or understand what Pounce is saying, as Pounce is sort of like, I just do not want to deal with 2 legs. You don't make sense. And you don't understand this anyway.
Colleen is going to translate for her.
Sort of like a slight look of betrayal towards Colleen and that.
Pounce. Is this about what we talked about the last time? About what happened during the battle?
She'll look away towards the trees in the distance.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. She's gonna come over and just kind of pet Pounce gently.
There's a growl and her hackles sort of raise.
Pounce, be gentle. You don't want to hurt the upcoming cubs, do you?
Maeve blushes. Because not everyone knows yet that she's pregnant.
Pounce did not know. She'll take a few steps away from Maeve.
That was only mentioned for your well-being, Maeve. Pounce is a fierce wolf warrior.
You're telling things that ought not be told yet.
I'm mentioning it now because it's only Pounce.
She'll sigh. Yeah, I suppose so.
Pounce is very deadly and powerful and rips through metal.
There's again coming a growl from Pounce, but this time it's definitely aimed at Colleen.
She looks over at Pounce. You're
Quit,
tough.
quit patronizing her.
I wasn't patronizing her, I was complimenting her. Besides Leon, she's probably one of the strongest people I've seen.
I am not.
You underestimate yourself, Pounce.
You don't know what she's saying. I'm sorry, I mean, it feels really
Colleen
funny.
translates more.
Yeah. Thank you. If I'm strong, then a human didn't need to save me. I am not strong.
No matter how strong somebody gets, Pounce, we're always going to need help someday from someone in some situation. No one can be alone forever.
Maeva's gonna go into the kitchen and get profiteroles. Because she may have said no to bacon, but she likes profiteroles even more.
She does. It's really hard.
And she is just going to set a plate full of profiteroles on the ground in front of Pounce.
Pounce's mouth is gonna open, and she starts to do that dog thing where you're sort of like, taking in the scent, but with your tongue, with your mouth open. And then she's gonna, take a couple of steps back. It's that temptation, yo. She really doesn't want to.
Roll
Come
that
on,
willpower.
Pounce.
I mean, I can roll willpower if you want me to. It's not an obsession, but it's fine.
I meant along the grounds of you probably need to since you look hungry.
I mean, she looks a bit skinnier, but it's not like, oh my god, what the fuck, skinny, It's just like, she doesn't look as well fed as she used to be. Okay, 10, 10, 6, 9. So yeah, she steps back from it.
Come on, Pounce.
No. And I mean, even though Maeve doesn't understand it, you can clearly see that from, body language. No.
Yeah.
So, is there anything we can do for you, Pounce, since you don't want any delicious things?
No. I stopped because she wants me to stop, and she is still higher in rank.
Well, then I guess all those bacon and other goodies will just have to go back to Bailey.
Yes.
Well, Colleen will sit up to a sitting position. Well, I guess it's just me and you eating tonight, huh, Maeve?
I mean, the bacon's all yours.
She kind of makes a face. I'm not really big into bacon, though. I wish we knew someone who still liked bacon.
Colin, where can you ask Maeve if I can go?
Colleen will look very sad, but she'll look over to Maeve and she goes, Pounce wants to know if she can leave now.
Of course, just know that I'm here if you need to talk.
And yeah, Bounce will walk straight off. Trot, 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 trot. And disappears into the trees that she was just looking into. 'Cause
Colleen's like tilting her and she goes, Is that what it looks like and feels like when I go to my room?
that is exactly.
Yeah,
Ooh, I owe my mama an apology.
I think I need to talk to Alyssa about her.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on exactly with Pounce, but that did not look happy.
Sorry, I have a screaming baby, so.
It's fine, I guess, since Pounce left and you have a baby to deal with. Elaine will just be twittering away on Twitter, we'll say, on her phone, looking at concert pictures.
You looking at pictures of Raz?
No. There's this other band I like that might be coming into town. I was thinking about checking out. But I don't want to spend $200, and she does the money signal with her fingers on a ticket.
I mean, if you want a ticket, you could have just asked.
It's okay, because whatever I don't get people to spend on other bands, I can put towards Leon and his group. Somebody's got to fund those boys' drinking habits.
And if Leon needs to drink any more than he already does,
To be fair, at his build, he could probably drink everything in the bar and just be a little bit tipsy.
I think he may have a bit of a problem, but that might just be me.
I think everyone on the sept has a little bit of problems with one thing or another.
Well, I meant a drinking problem, but...
Should we try to give Leon an intervention and see how it goes?
I'd rather not.
We'd put you behind a nice security wall. You could just do it with a loudspeaker. She's grinning at Maeve while saying this, by the way.
She's gonna go over and, move the plate of profiteroles to just outside the door, just in case.
One moment, somebody's coming in and out of the house with roommates.
My kid is at that point of tired where he's just laughing for no reason.
Better than screaming at you.
True that.
Alright, I'm done shutting the door. Alright, so Colleen will kind of woozily stand up. Alright, I think I'm feeling well enough. If you need any heavy lifting done around the house, I can do it for you. At least till Bailey gets home.
I mean, we're on sept. We're not at home.
Except home, you know it's basically the same thing.
Decidedly not. I live off sept now.
Joshua,
I really don't feel like dealing with Joshua right now, or thinking about Joshua right now. So, let's just
she'll give her 2 thumbs up and goes, my lips are sealed.
I honestly expected him to get a little angrier about me calling him a dick the other day.
To be fair, I'm amazed he didn't get more angry. And to be fair, though, I also thought she would Godzilla everything we handed to her, looking towards the White Pounds went.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Alyssa about it.
Yeah. Then, of course, you have Callum, who's been sitting in his room sulking like a small child, and I don't know what's going on.
Suppose I'll have to go check on him, too.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a real sulking, a play sulk, or if he's just upset at a video game.
The duties of a assistant den parent are never done.
At least you're good at the job.
I mean, clearly I'm not if Pounce is not eaten and Callum's off sulking.
Maybe it's the same. They're sulking and not eating for the same reasons I wasn't eating and was sulking. Maybe they're just sad. I mean, have we actually done any moots or anything since the battle?
Out of character, I do not know.
Out of character, I don't believe so.
Because I feel like they would have, because it's been over a month.
Maybe we just need a big get-together of everybody. It's been so long, according to people, since the battle, but it still feels fresh. I don't think we've really done anything, I hate to say this, but fun. Maybe we should put Bailey to work and do a big sept potluck.
I'm not making him cook everything for everybody. Everyone else can bring something too if it's gonna be a potluck.
Well, true. But last time I mentioned a potluck to Bailey, he went in my kitchen and didn't leave for like 4 hours.
That's impressive. 4 hours is nothing compared to his usual time in the kitchen.
Yeah, he was screaming something about having low-quality ingredients.
To be fair, he's used to, the fresh veggies and fruits from Sept.
She kind of grinned. She goes, yeah, I like those. And then I tend to buy a lot of meat that's on clearance.
What are you thinking?
It smells and looks fresh. I also eat a lot of cup noodles. He lectures me about that too.
It would help if I could hear anything anyone was saying, because my kid is being really loud.
I paused to give you a moment to deal with your child. We are on a small intermission. Please be patient, everyone who is possibly going to be watching this.
You know what? Yeah, let's just say that Pounce is like, returning a fresh kill in her mouth. It's probably a rabbit. And she's going to sit not too far away from the two of them. It starts with that nice, annoying, sickeningly cracking sound of the bones of the rabbit. Starts ripping it open, and she's literally devouring it.
No.
Colleen won't say anything and will try not to watch in a mixture of disgust and entertainment.
No.
Yep, Pounce will start at the belly. Tearing open the skin and going for that soft parts first. Literally pushing her whole nose in it. Rabbit is gone pretty soon because, is small rabbit and pounces. Well, not necessarily big wolf, but she's wolf.
Was it tasty?
Yes.
That's good. Colleen went inside for a moment. She'll be, well, Colleen will say Maeve went inside for a moment. She'll be back.
Oh.
You're an asshole.
So how has your hunts been lately?
It has been going well, Raya.
That's good. I really thought she wouldn't be a cub anymore out of character.
Wisdom is so hard to get by.
Gotta love all that wisdom, yo.
Uh-huh.
She'll pull out her water bottle to take a sip, and then she'll be like, "Can I offer you some water at least?"
No, I drank from a puddle.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. I just stepped AFK for a bit.
That's fine. We just said Maeve went inside for a moment.
Okay.
She missed Saskia / Pounce eating a rabbit in a disgustingly crunchy way.
Ugh.
Yeah, there's probably still bones and blood and skin of rabbit in front of Pounce.
Ugh. Poor vegetarian Maeve.
And there's definitely blood on Pounce's snout. Although she's starting to lick her lips clean.
Is she back out at the garden, or is she,
Yeah, she's like a little bit away from you two.
maybe kind of wrinkles her nose at the sight of the blood and whatnot?
Well, Pounce is going to stretch herself out, like right in the middle of whatever's left of the rabbit. It's gonna roll in it a little bit, and then she's gonna stretch out, enjoying whatever sun there is.
Maeve's a little grossed out, but she understands lupus, do lupus things. Doesn't make it any less gross to her.
Man, you know what? I don't know. Maybe Colleen would translate for Maeve. But as Pounce is sort of rolling through, like the remaining parts of Rabbit, she's actually gonna perform a prayer for the prey, to thank the rabbit for, you know, providing her with nutritions and with
Okay.
stuff. Because Pounce is a theurge, and she did learn that right. So yeah.
I mean, she probably recognized Prayer for the Prey, because she was there when it was taught to Pounce.
Mm.
I think it's just because she's doing it in lupus.
Yeah.
So Colleen will just simply say, "Oh, look, she's praying thankfully for the food," and nod to Maeve. Because lupus translation.
That would, earn a little smile, even if it's, ugh.
At least Garth isn't bringing his food up to here.
Garth is a sweet boy.
He is, but I keep finding random buckets of fried chicken around the sept.
Oh, I swear if that boy's gone off fucking sept again, I'm gonna end him.
Wasn't sure if it was him or someone else. All I know is he's the only person I know so far that with an obsession for fried chicken.
She shakes her head.
Gotta love the ragabash, is all Colleen's saying.
That boy takes Ragabash to a whole different level. He's as bad as Callum.
I don't think he's hit on my parents yet. Or hit on Leon.
I think that's just a Callum thing.
Yeah, so, I mean, it could be worse, she'll say with a smile to Maeve. God damn it. I love the fact that Facebook is through my phone. So, yeah, Colleen's just kind of fidgeting, not sure really what to talk about, watching Pounce do her thing.
Yeah, Maeve is distinctly trying not to look at Pounce because blood and
Bounce is just taking an after dinner nap, it seems. In the rest of her dinner.
They're so cute when they're sleeping. It's just as watching Pounce.
I mean, that could be said about most of the lupus.
I just meant the cubs.
Now, we all know that Max is also adorable and he's a Fostern. So.
I wouldn't really call him adorable, more like good boy.
They test the limits of my ability to cuddle lupus.
Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't come up here to just a giant cuddle pile with you and all the lupuses.
I tried the first time I got drunk with Joshua and the others.
Oh, how'd that go for you?
I didn't have enough hands.
Makes sense. So what you're saying is we need to find a way to get you more hands.
From what I was told, I started crying and said I didn't have enough hands.
So I believe we've learned our lesson of don't drink with Joshua.
Probably smart on my behalf.
Yep. And try to find something so delicious Pounce cannot deny it.
I mean, I thought the profiteroles would work.
I'd offer her the firewater she likes, but I don't think she'll take it.
Well, talking to Alyssa should help with this anyway.
Yeah. Because the only thing I could think of is I was angsty like this as a teenager, so do four legs go through puberty like us?
I don't know, she's been like this since just after the battle.
Could be a mix of a bunch of things then.
She mentioned a human during the battle sacrificed themselves for her.
I think that was about the time she went on her rant about two-leggeds being weak or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Well, can't really do anything to force her to eat, but I guess if she's eating enough to stay alive, that's okay for now.
Oh, you can bet your arse I'm gonna be talking to Alyssa.
Not that I have much of one, but sure.
Shut up, woman.
Anyway, all jokes aside, she's like flipping through her phone. Oh, so
What you looking at?
mainly I'm just browsing the interwebs because I told Bailey I'd come and help you with anything you needed help with, and I know you don't want me touching your flowers because I'm a bit of a brown thumb, so yeah.
Yes, I'd prefer you not touch the flowers, or the other plants for that matter.
Hey, my skill goes as far as I know to water them.
She's gonna shake her head.
And I know how to eat them. And she'll start like reaching across the porch to one of the strawberries.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
If you want strawberries, go get the ones that are in the fridge already.
No, I just wanted to tease you some. I already ate like 2 handfuls out of your fridge when I was getting water.
No wonder I'm running out of fucking strawberries so quickly.
To be fair, I'm not the only one who comes over here to get strawberries. Pretty sure I saw Garth around here somewhere too earlier.
It's the Cub House, of course Garth was here.
See, I'm not the only one. The Cubs probably go in there and just take Ziploc bags of them.
Maeve is actually gonna carry the plate of profiteroles over to where Pounce is sleeping and just kind of lay them next to her and then walk away.
Bounce will open an eye when Maeve comes close, and she's just gonna keep watching her until she walks away again, and then she'll turn around so that basically her back is towards the profiteroles and closes her eyes again. I mean, she's not trying to make you rage because you're kinfolk. You don't rage.
Not in the way we do.
This is
You've
also
never
true.
seen a pregnant woman angry.
I mean, I have. Pounds hasn't. But yeah.
No, to be fair with Maeve, she'd probably be more likely to cry.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what Lindsay needs to come in on.
I swear, if Pounce is getting over this little hiccup, then she'll be so protective.
Hopefully she gets over it, because poor Pounce.
I mean, she's okay with being a lupus.
But yeah, honestly, with Maeve, she's much more likely to cry than to get angry. Because she is soft, sensitive little bean.
Poor Maeve. She has so much pain coming her way.
She's just very sensitive.
I also like how we don't know what else to do here, so we've de-escalated into recording. See,
Lord, we are bad.
We are.
you got Colleen and Maeve who are fine with each other, and then you got Pounce who's, I will protect the 2 legs. They will not protect me with their weakness.
Yeah, sort of.
To be fair, Maeve does kind of need protecting.
To be fair, Why do you think Colleen's been coming over so much? Besides, Maeve is considered her only, like, close friend and family. Teases her way less, talks to her more regularly, at least. I'll give Maeve a sentiment. The internet scrolling on the phone has turned slowly into pictures of her husband and on Twitter.
Maeve kind of leans over.
I'm just looking at the rehearsal pictures.
Of Raz.
I haven't got to the others yet.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
I think Bailey's rubbing off on you too much.
He is not rubbing off on me. If anything, I'm making him more calm. He's brooding a lot less.
Which is amazing. I thought he would be the Lord of Brood for the rest of our days.
Well, clearly you were wrong.
Well, I mean, if you can fix Bailey's brooding emo state, you can fix anything, future den mother.
I can't be the den parent by myself, and you know it. I'm kinfolk.
You just get Bailey to be the den father.
He'd be a good one, that's for sure.
Yeah. And he'd probably be nice now, instead of brooding dad.
He was always nice. Just a little broody.
He was like that crappy book my sister was reading when we were younger, with that Edward Cullen guy in it.
Oh, don't even. Disgusting.
Do we want to wrap up till Lindsay's free so Saskia can go to bed?
Yes. Because Saskia needs to go night-night.
I mean, you can play on. I mean, I could
They're
just hop
going to
off.
run out of topics to talk about at some point.
That's also fair.
These two are very different beings. Like, you have Miss Bubblegum in Maeve, and then, you know, fucking Cybergoth over there.
It's amazing that they're as close as they are.
Exactly.
I mean, not really. Not really. They can get along. That's fine.
Anywho, thank you players for playing. Thank you watchers for watching. This has been another scene for Darkness in Dublin. See you next time.